Hi, one forum is brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and all likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, this issue of the DR Congo, yes, it seems gradually things are getting out of hand. Yes, why? Because for DR Congo, though all over the years they've been calling for the support of other soldiers from all other African countries, they are now calling on Chad to help them with more soldiers to be able to repel their rebels groups. Yes, that is why it's very dire now. Why am I saying so? Because Chad is also having their own difficulties and problems here and there when it comes to their security, when it comes to their protection of their borders. Yes, and they also have issue with the jihadist group. Now that the DR Congo is calling on them to support them, that should tell you how serious this whole issue is. Now taking a look at everything, yes, all manner of soldiers from South Africa, from Namibia, as well as from Malawi and some other southern Africa countries. Yes, they all there. Even as we speak, there are soldiers from Uganda that are also operating in DR Congo. But yes, still things are not all that well. Things are not looking okay when it comes to the advancement of the rebels in that country. That is why some of us can argue that where the situation is now, there is a need for all the opposing forces and parties to come together under a very great supervision, not those that already have interest or vested interest in what is happening in the DR Congo, but those that are a bit neutral so that this can be resolved amicably. Yes, because if we want to use the gun as all the time that is going, the military solution is not helping. As you see, yes, there are people that are dying. Yes, South Africa is no more happy when it comes to their soldiers that were killed in DR Congo. And I know very well that Malawi is also not happy because some of them have even withdrawn their soldiers, yes, because they cannot send them to no man's land for them to go and die in vain. Soldiers are supposed to protect their country. Yes, that is how it is. But when the beer of your colleague or your friend is on fire, you have to near yours with water. Yes. Why? Because sometimes there is a need for you to go and help your brother or your sister who is in trouble when it comes to war, so that you can call or solve the thing over there in order for it not to escalate to your boundary or to your border or close to you or even right within your country. That is why we have all manner of groups that operate. I'm talking about soldiers that operate in DR Congo. But it seems over the years this is not helping. Probably the military solution is not helping. That's why there is a need for everyone need to come together so that they can talk and resolve this amicably. This is not beyond the reservation of human beings. Things happen all over Africa that are even serious and dangerous than this. If the war, when you talk about what happened in Nigeria, our Nigeria, that we tag as the most populous state or country, most populous country in Africa, they also have their civil war in the past, but today they are still together, though there are all manner of things going on here and there, but it's on the minimal base. But in the past it was gun against gun, but at the end they were able to resolve that. Well, now the final decision is to the government of the DRC, led by His Excellency Felix. Yes, he's not a man at peace at all. Why? Because your country cannot be on fire and you'll be at peace irrespective of who you are. You can say that you don't care much about things, but definitely you will think about it. You may also say that this very thing that is happening at the eastern part of DRC is far away from you. But the same thing or the same mistake that Mobutu Sese Seko did, when they were coming, said that Tingi, where they were coming from or where the battle or the fight is, there is no way that they will get to Kinshasa. But today, the history is telling us that Mobutu Sese Seko was overthrown by the great, I'm talking about Laurent Kabila himself in the past. That's why there is a need for negotiation so that we don't witness things that happen in the world. People are dying all over the place here, innocent people. That is how tragic it is. So sad. Mothers, children, all over the place, our sisters are perishing as a result of this. Meanwhile, this is something that the two opposing forces or all manner of people that are involved can sit down and resolve it amicably, and so that each and everyone is met at a very good point so that they all be satisfied and live happily together. DR Congo is supposed to be a happy country, but let human beings don't make it a very sad and sorrowful country. Anytime that we are here, we talk about the sad aspect of DRC. Meanwhile, this happened to be one of the richest countries in the world. It's right at the center of Africa. There shouldn't be trouble at the center of Africa, because once there is trouble in the center of Africa, definitely it will branch and escalate and move into other countries in Africa. Let there be peace in DR Congo so that our mothers, our sisters, and our siblings, our brothers and sisters, our kids can be safe in that country. Please, for more about discussions and analysis like this, Kindly subscribe to this channel. One Forum News for the best when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedents for the best when it comes to security and crime. We'll be right here to bring you the best. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much. And kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. Thank you.